Hey guys, welcome back to Gunpowder Acres. When I was doing the Flobert Cadet rifle video, I realized I have a number of cadet and training rifles. Some of you might be interested in seeing some of them, like possibly the Martini Cadet. These were made from the late 1800s into the early 1900s. A lot of them went to Australia and New Zealand, and they were used for school training. And actually this particular piece, which is a Wesley Richards model with the same cocking lever and design as the full-size Martinis, is marked on the side, New South Wales Public School Cadet Force. Can you imagine having a cadet force with rifles in our schools today? Anyway, this rifle was originally in 310 Cadet. This particular one still is. The difference, this is 32 Smith & Wesson, and that's the 310 Cadet. The 32 can be fired in that rifle. Expands the case a little bit. It's not a really great fit, but it'll work. The 310 Cadet is a heeled bullet like a 22. But these were imported in their thousands back in the 50s and 60s and became a favorite for customizing. I know some people hate the idea of customizing them, but when ammunition supplies dry up, you do what you can. Now, I've seen these rifles chambered in everything from 22 long rifle all the way up to 357 Magnum and all kinds of calibers in between. Some of them cobbled together, some of them really nice. A little while back, I was in a shop and saw an unfinished one that had been chambered in 32 Smith & Wesson, which is one of my favorite calibers. Some quick negotiation and I wound up with it. Then with a little help from my friends, I wound up with a really nice little 32 Smith & Wesson Martini Cadet rifle. Now, see from the side, this is a slightly different version. This is called the Francotte style. This screw right here is a takedown screw. Now, unscrew that and the entire workings drop right out. A lot easier for cleaning and disassembly. Another thing is, can you see that hole in the back of the receiver there? You'll find that on a lot of Martini Cadets that have been converted to anything else. Once you take the inner workings out, that hole drilled there, then you could use the reamer from the chamber in without having to remove the barrel. It's also good on the Francotte style like this. It's easy to disassemble for cleaning. Drop the guts out of it and use your cleaning rod from the chamber end. They are really interesting little rifles, and like I said, I've seen them in every caliber under the sun. Everything from beat up originals like mine to some fairly elaborate custom rifles. But the BSA, Wesley Richards, Francotte, Greener, many of the great English gun makers made these Martini Cadets. You can still find them. They're all over the place. Look on Gunbroker and they're everywhere. You can find them in gun stores and pawn shops now and then. Most of the ones you can find will be custom. But that's not a problem because they're still a great rifle and there's still a lot of originals out there if you want it like that. Drop me a like, some comments. I'm going to try to show some of the other training rifles I've got. Subscribe if you haven't, and come on back to Gunpowder Acres. We'll see you soon.